Good
afternoon. Welcome to today's press conference. At the top, I'd like to announce the following. On July 22nd, member of the Political Bureau of the CPC Central Committee and Foreign Minister Wang Yi will attend the China-ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting in Manila, the Philippines, from July 23rd to 25th. Foreign Minister Wang Yi will travel to Chopin-Ata, Kyrgyzstan, to attend the meeting of the Council of the Ministers of Foreign Affairs of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization member states and visit Kyrgyzstan. Now I'm ready to take your questions.
谢谢发言人彭湃。
Paper. The recently concluded the 2026 World AI Conference and high-level meeting on global AI governance. It has reached many discussions, and it said that China has provided a new platform for global AI exchanges. Many believe that China, with open innovation philosophy and open source ecosystem, is breaking Western technological monopoly and enabling more countries to boost AI capacity building. Could you share more comments? The 2026 World AI Conference and high-level meeting on global AI governance, held from July 17th to 20th, was a great success. President Xi Jinping attended the opening ceremony and delivered a keynote speech. Official representatives, business leaders, scholars, and researchers from more than 100 countries and international organizations gathered in Shanghai for discussion on how to promote global AI development for good and for all, delivering a host of important outcomes. First, the conference sets a clear direction for AI global governance. As AI technologies evolve at a faster pace, bringing with it immense opportunities as well as risks, global AI governance has come to a critical juncture. President Xi elaborated on China's vision of building a just and equitable system for global AI governance from the four perspectives of development, security, civilizations, and governance, throwing light on the future of the AI development and governance. His propositions have been well received in the international community and bear historical significance as well as practical relevance. Second, the conference helps bridge the global AI divide. Global AI development remains uneven, with a yawning gap between the North and the South. President Xi announced 3 major practical measures to support AI development and advance AI capacity building around the world, especially in the Global South. This will surely give a strong boost to inclusive AI development for all. Third, the conference marks major progress in establishing the World Artificial Intelligence Cooperation Organization. The signing ceremony of the agreement on the establishment of WICO was held during the conference. 29 countries from Asia, Africa, Latin America, and Europe signed the agreement at the event as founding members. The major progress in establishing the organization, an initiative championed by China, has significantly enhanced the representation and voice of the Global South in global AI governance, and makes this conference a milestone in the history of AI development. Fourth, the conference pulls together broad consensus on global AI governance. Representatives from around 80 countries and international organizations have participated in the high-level meeting on global AI governance and had an in-depth exchange of views on AI development and governance. At the host, China, after extensive consultation and summing up important views from participating parties across various sectors, released a chair's statement of WIC 2026, pulling together broad international consensus. Fifth, the conference promotes international cooperation on AI development. Under the conference, more than 150 thematic forums and dozens of bilateral and multilateral exchanges and business talks were held. An AI exhibition covering more than 100,000 square meters was staged, bringing together over 1,000 Chinese and international exhibitors and showcasing over 3,000 cutting-edge exhibits. All these activities have served as a platform for supply-demand collaboration, facilitated the global flow of innovation resources, and inject new impetus into AI development. As a responsible major country, China is always committed to providing international public goods relating to AI. China is ready to work with various parties to take a people-centered approach, develop AI for the positive and for good, and join hands to build a just and equitable system of global AI governance, so as to ensure that AI surely promotes shared prosperity and benefits whole humanity. Next question, please.
Thank you, Spokesperson. A question.
路透社，你刚才确认了外交部长王毅将出席在菲律宾举行的东盟会议，卢比奥也会去出席。他说他愿意与王毅外长会见。那么双方是否就王毅和卢比奥会见进行了安排？
我跟他已经发布了。
As I just said, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will attend China-ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting. On specifics, we will release information on due course. Please stay tuned. CCTV, you have just released that Foreign Minister Wang Yi attend China-ASEAN Foreign Ministers meeting. What's China's expectation for this? ASEAN is a friendly close neighbor, an important cooperation partner, and a priority in China's neighborhood diplomacy. China supports ASEAN centrality in the regional cooperation architecture and hopes to see booming East Asia cooperation contributing more to stability, development, and prosperity in the region and beyond. This year marks the beginning of China's 15th five-year plan period and the 5th anniversary of the establishment of the China-ASEAN Comprehensive Strategic Partnership under the strategic guidance of leaders of both sides. China-ASEAN relations have been growing with sound momentum. At the upcoming Foreign Ministers meeting, we look forward to expanding consensus on development and cooperation, making new progress in jointly fostering a peaceful, safe and secure, prosperous, beautiful and amicable home, and striving to forge a closer China-ASEAN community with a shared future. Next question, please.
谢谢发言人，新华社记者。
Xinhua News Agency. Can you brief us on the establishment of SCO meeting and what's your expectations?
About the foreign ministers meeting, what's your comment? The meeting of the Council of Foreign Ministers of the SCO member states will be held in Chopin-Ata, Kyrgyzstan from July 23rd to 24th. During the meeting, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will exchange views with foreign ministers of other member states on the current international and regional situation, the future developments of the SCO cooperation in various fields, and other issues of mutual interest, and make full preparations for the SCO summit to be held in Bishkek later this year. This year marks the 25th anniversary of the SCO. Over the past 25 years, SCO member states have followed the fundamental guidance of the Shanghai spirit, practiced true multilateralism, deepened cooperation in the political area, security, economy, culture, and people-to-people exchange, set up an example of a new type of international relations, and demonstrated how we can work together to build a community with a shared future for humanity. In September 2025, President Xi Jinping chaired the SCO Tianjin Summit, during which he reached important common understandings with participating leaders on deepening cooperation in various fields, improving the SCO mechanism, and building a more just and equitable global governance system, leading the SCO into a new stage of high-quality development featuring greater solidarity, coordination, dynamism, and productiveness. China stands ready to work with other parties to continue carrying forward the Shanghai spirit, effectively deliver on the outcomes of the Tianjin Summit, deepen solidarity and mutual trust, actively expand cooperation in various areas, and enable the SCO to make new contribution to regional peace, stability, development, and prosperity. Next one, please.
Bloomberg, just
彭博社。第一个问题，美国国务卿卢比奥称，习近平主席仍将按计划于9月访美。我想问，这是正确的吗？外交部是否认为该访问将如期举行？据报道，马朝旭副外长将于本周访美，这是否是正确的？您能否介绍详细信息？最后一个问题，关于东盟外长会，中国外交部长王毅将会见菲律宾外长拉扎罗，这是在东盟外长会期间他们进行会见，这是菲律宾方面透露的，你能否确认此事？这是两国的代表在2年来的首次会晤，你能否确认此事？
你问了3个问题。
You have asked 3 questions. On your first question, head of state diplomacy plays an irreplaceable role in providing strategic guidance to bilateral relations. The two sides are in communication regarding interactions between the two heads of state within the year. On your second question, I have no information to provide at this moment. And on your third question, on specifics, we will release information in due course. Please stay tuned. Next one, please.
谢谢发言人，人民日报记者。
Remy News. Can you brief us on the backdrop considerations and China's expectations of Foreign Minister Wang Yi's visit to Kyrgyzstan? Kyrgyzstan is China's friendly neighbor and important cooperation partner under the Belt and Road Initiative. Under the strategic guidance of President Xi Jinping and President Sadyr Japarov, the China-Kyrgyzstan Comprehensive Strategic Partnership in the new era has maintained robust development with fruitful cooperation of mutual benefit and solid progress in building a China-Kyrgyzstan community with a shared future. To carry forward traditional friendship and enhance political mutual trust between the two countries, Foreign Minister Wang Yi, apart from attending the meeting of the SCO Council of Ministers of Foreign Affairs, will visit Kyrgyzstan, where he will meet with the leaders of Kyrgyzstan and hold talks with Foreign Minister Shebak Kulubayev to have exchanges of views on bilateral relations and international and regional issues of mutual interest. China believes that the trip will help the two sides further act on the important common understandings between the two leaders, deepen high-quality Belt and Road cooperation, and inject more positive energy for regional peace, stability, and common development. Next one, please.
谢谢发言人。
It's reported that since the Takaichi administration came to power, a total of 82 local assemblies across Japan have submitted written opinions to the central government or the parliament, urging the administration to uphold Japan's 3 non-nuclear principles or enshrine them into law. Earlier this month, Takaichi said at the House of Councillors of the National Diet that revising the 3 non-nuclear principles could be a subject to discussion. What's your comment? The strong call from Japanese local assemblies for upholding the 3 non-nuclear principles reflects the people's aspiration for peace and proves that the Japanese authorities' wrong choice to depart from the pacifist constitution and remilitarize the country at a faster pace finds no support among the people. We urge the Japanese authorities to stop going further down the wrong path and not stubbornly go against the overwhelming trend on the nuclear issue. Since Takaichi came into office, Japanese right-wing forces have laid bare their intention of reviving militarism, breaking free from the 3 non-nuclear principles, seeking to possess nuclear weapons and speeding down the wrong path. If the Japanese authorities stick to their miscalculation on the nuclear issue, push to revise the 3 non-nuclear principles, and deploy allies' nuclear weapons in Japan, they not only gravely challenge the post-war international order and the international nuclear non-proliferation regime, but also breach its commitment to peace, defy what the Japanese people want, and will eventually pay heavy price for it. As a non-nuclear weapon party state, Japan bears indisputable, undeniable, and non-negotiable obligations under international law to refrain from receiving, manufacturing, acquiring, or transferring nuclear weapons. Takaichi, in February this year, reiterated the commitment to the 3 non-nuclear principles. Japanese delegates attending the review conference of the NPT last month reaffirmed the stance of making no changes to the 3 non-nuclear principles. The world will wait and see whether Japan could honor its words that are still ringing in our ears. China calls on the international community and all peace-loving people in Japan to urge the Japanese authorities to earnestly abide by its NPT obligations, completely abandon remilitarization and the intention to possess nuclear weapons, stop pushing to revise the 3 non-nuclear principles, stop the so-called extended deterrence cooperation with other countries, not to seek the introduction of allies' nuclear weapons to Japan, and immediately take effective steps to address the great imbalance between the supply and demand of sensitive nuclear materials, and earn trust from its Asian neighbors and the international community with concrete actions. Next one, please.
From Bloomberg,
彭博社中国和泰国同意签署2+2外长和防长对话的问题。中方能否介绍为什么双方要在这个时候进行2+2对话？
你应该了解到，
You should know that Thai Prime Minister Chanvirakul is visiting China at this moment. He also attended the 2026 World AI Conference and high-level meeting on global AI governance. President Xi have met with him in Shanghai. During the meeting, President Xi pointed out that China-Thailand friendship has lasted for centuries. The two countries treat each other with amity and has forged a family-like friendship. China has placed emphasis on developing China-Thailand relationship and has always been a reliable partner for Thailand. The two sides need to step up on deepening mutual trust and strategic cooperation, address challenges together, and to build a more reliable, lasting China-Thailand community with a shared future, and contribute to the respective modernizations for two countries, and make positive contributions to promoting peace, stability, prosperity in this region. President Xi also stressed that the two countries need to have more frequent high-level exchanges and make good use of mechanisms such as 2+2, and to help promote the strategic collaboration. The two countries also exchanged views on other issues.
下一个问题。
Next one, please.
凤凰卫视提问：近日上。
Phoenix.
Phoenix TV. Saudi Arabia's defense ministry said its forces intercepted missiles attacking the Abha International Airport a few days ago. Does China have any comments on that? China opposes attacks against civilian facilities. The sovereignty and security of Saudi Arabia and other countries should be respected. China advocates resolving disputes through political and diplomatic means to create conditions for an early resumption of peace and tranquility in the region. Next one, please.
Shenzhen TV, it's reported that on July 17th, Taiwan's Foreign Affairs Office announced to remove Cambodia from visa facilitation programs, saying that Cambodia had failed to reciprocate Taiwan's goodwill and instead echoed China in supporting the One China policy. Cambodian Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation responded that Cambodia viewed Taiwan as a province of China. Its commitment to the One China principle will remain unchanged. What's your response? Taiwan is an inalienable part of China's territory. This is a prevailing consensus in the international community. By exploiting people-to-people facilitation measures to coerce other countries, the DPP authorities' moves constitute a blatant challenge to the One China principle, a basic norms in international relations, and lay bare the malicious intent. The firm position of the Cambodian government fully proves that the DPP authorities' attempts to seek independence will find no support and lead nowhere. Our message to the DPP authorities is clear. The historical trend is unstoppable, and Taiwan independence is a dead end. Chinese people's just cause to oppose the Taiwan independence separatism and seek national reunification will win more and more understanding and support. Next one, please.
大家还有其他问题吗？
Any other question?
好，那今天的记者会就。
That concludes today's press conference. Thank you for your participation.